A few months before his departure, Bruce Lee returned to the United States and was invited to appear on a television show. From the moment he took the stage, his words had a power that transcended martial arts. In that moment, he spoke not only about fighting, but about the very essence of life, of being human. And from there emerged words that still resonate today. Everything you hear here is taken from his interviews, so don't miss it. I guarantee you'll find every second worth it. Be amorphous, convoluted, be like water. When you put water in a glass, it becomes the glass. When you pour it into a bottle, it takes the shape of the bottle. And when you put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot itself. Water can flow or destroy. Be water, my friend. The best fighter is never defeated by anger, because anger does not fight back. If you want to win in life, there is one rule you must never break. Never lie to yourself. Life itself is your greatest teacher, and you are always learning. It is far better to walk alone than keeping bad company. When you think something is impossible, you're only sealing your own defeat. Love and respect. Because where there is no respect, love doesn't hold. If you don't want to stumble tomorrow, speak the truth today. Your greatest asset isn't in what you have, it's in what you carry in your mind. Because if you can keep a strong mind in the midst of chaos, you've already won. Never tolerate disrespect. Not from others or from yourself. Everyone will leave. Learn to survive alone. The most dangerous man is the one who watches and thinks and knows how to listen. And one of the most powerful lessons life can give you is this: master the art of staying calm. A wise man will always be seen alone. A weak man will always be surrounded by the crowd. Focus your energy on being better and not on believing that you are better. Control your anger, because if it controls you, the one who hurts you owns you. If you spend too much time thinking, you will never succeed to become the best. You must be able to endure the worst. Even stones become malleable when there is patience. Running water. It never gets old, so it keeps flowing. What you think you become, ignorance, is the root and trunk of all evil. Talking about water doesn't quench your thirst. If you want to know water, drink it, dive into it, experience it, and before you trust someone, think, the world is full of masks. He who lets anger take over in a few minutes becomes a fool himself. A wise man can learn more from a foolish question than a fool from a wise answer. Never correct a fool, he will hate you for it. Correct a wise man and he will hate you. Never let negative thoughts take root in your mind. They are like weeds that choke your confidence. I teach you nothing, I only help you look within. Knowledge gives you power, but it is character that gives you respect. Intelligent people learn from everything. Ordinary people only learn from their own experiences, and fools already think they know everything. Those who have inner peace do not care about themselves or others. Not all truths need to be spoken. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth too. Let's listen twice as much as we speak. Master your mind or it will command you. Life gives you the test first and only then the lesson. Be patient. Everything is difficult before it becomes easy. When you accept yourself, the whole world opens up to you. Calm down, it's a superpower. Because when you speak, you're only repeating what you already know, but if you listen, you're always learning something new. No one is truly defeated until they give up. Everything in life is temporary. If today things are going well, enjoy it, savor it, live it this with fullness, but if it doesn't, remember it won't last forever. Better days are coming. The biggest mistake anyone can make is living in fear of being wrong. The more I learn, the more I realize how much I still don't know. He who doesn't realize he walks in darkness will never seek the light. And if you can't do great things, then do small things big. Have you tried? Have you failed? It doesn't matter. Try again, fall again. Fall better. Being honest with yourself is one of life's most valuable exercises. When a door to happiness, if one closes, another opens. But we almost always spend so much time staring at the closed door that we don't even notice the one already open in front of us. Remember, you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else. When you build your life in silence, no one knows where to attack you. Only those who give up fail. Your struggle is part of your story. Excuses may make the present easier, but they will make tomorrow much harder. Discipline makes the present harder, but the next day much lighter. You must always be prepared to learn. You are not always right. Never make final decisions based on fleeting emotions. Two things define you: your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. A negative mind will never produce a positive life. Believing in yourself is the first secret to success. Before you act, decide. Before you decide, reflect. And before you think, learn to focus. Your comfort zone kills your potential. Your only limit is your self-empty words without action. When you learn to survive without depending on no one, then you become able to face anything. And there is something that few have the courage to say. But Bruce said it bluntly. When sex life weakens, when passion cools the heat, that united two bodies begins to dissolve into silence. When someone is deprived of that fire, the heart hardens, and slowly an invisible wall rises between bodies, made of absence, of distance, of unspoken silence. It is in the life energy of desire, that part of human vitality resides. When that flame goes out, love becomes sick, the bond becomes weakens, and what was once a bridge becomes a wall. The body feels, the mind feels, the soul perceives. Intimacy is not mere pleasure, it is fuel. And without it, even the deepest loves can be lost in the void. Failure, my friend, is the greatest teacher. Die with memories, not with dreams. You only live once, but if you live well, once is more than enough. The great lesson of life is never to be afraid of anyone or anything. Don't ask for an easy life, ask for the strength to endure a hard life. For Bruce Lee was never just he was a thinker, a revolutionary, a philosopher whose influence shaped the world. Born at a time of profound cultural transformation, he grew up at the crossroads between East and West. And it was from there that he forged a unique vision of life and his own path. From an early age, his body was a discipline, his mind a sharp sword, and his spirit an ever-expanding field of vision. Bruce Lee broke not only physical barriers, but also those of prejudice, the chains that shackled Asian actors. Two supporting roles in Hollywood, his face, his presence, his energy, everything about him was different. His speed, his power, his intensity were unprecedented. Through cinema, he introduced martial arts to the world. But more than punches, he taught generations discipline, self-development, and the philosophy of constant progress. His death remains shrouded in mystery to this day, officially attributed to a reaction to a drug, but many theories have emerged over the years. Some believe it was a reaction, some were allergic. Others said his body couldn't stand the training and excessive exertion. And some claim he was assassinated, that his influence disturbed many people, or that ancestral forces interfered with his destiny. But even after his death, Bruce Lee never ceased to exist, because he was not just an actor or a fighter. Bruce Lee is a symbol of discipline, strength, wisdom, overcoming difficulties, of someone who refused to accept the limits that life tried to impose on him. His words, his gestures, his philosophy endure, because your spirit is never dead.